Hello, this is Kevin King with Pinehurst Websites, and I'm going to show you a video on how to export items from Ecomdash and to format that for Shopify. So right here I'm going to go to the Inventory tab on the left hand side, and then I'm going to go to Inventory Management. So if we look at Upload Inventory here when you want to add inventory, and then Export Inventory over here when you want to export inventory. So we want to export inventory, and we're just going to export everything here. And I've created a map right here for the inventory I want to export, and this is actually mapped into a Shopify format, but there's a little bit of additional formatting that needs to be done to prepare it for Shopify, but it's about 95% ready. So let's go ahead and do the export, and we're going to select all product for the inventory filter. Okay, my export is complete, and now I'm just going to download this file. And I'll just show you real quick. This is the download of the file that I'm going to use. And this has everything. You can see how it has handle, title. This top line is the template for Shopify. So everything's already been prepared to put this directly into Shopify. And I'll show you where you create that. So you created that under Admin, Import, Formats, and under Cayenne Designs, you just go and you add a new format for the export format, and that's where I created this one. And you can see I just mapped every field that I want to export, like the name for the product handle, also the name for the title, description, and I set up custom names on each of these for the option values and everything else that you use in Shopify. And so that's what created these headers in Shopify, and this is what I pulled out, the column I pulled out from Ecomdash right here. So that's where you create it, and we're done with Ecomdash now. So let's go back over to our inventory spreadsheet, and we have everything in the format that we need. So what we can do now is we can just we can filter it down to the items that we need. So the best way to do that is to go to Data, and let's change the sort it by, say, the vendor, for instance. So if we go over to the vendor that we're using, it's right here in column D, and let's expand our selection. And everything is highlighted here, so you got your headers, and we're just going to sort it by vendor. So now we have our vendor here, and let's just say that we want to just do a few of these items right here, and we don't want anything else. So we could just take and either copy this into a new spreadsheet for the items that we wanted, or we can pick through the items from a particular vendor, and we could delete out the other ones. But the easy thing to do right now is let's just copy this information over and create a new spreadsheet. And now the only thing that we need to do for Shopify is this needs to be in the format of a URL. This is the product handle. That means it has to have dashes between each word, because in a URL, as we look on a website, you can't have anything. You can't have any spaces in a URL. So if we take a look, for instance, at a product on an actual website, we'll see the product's URL has dashes right here. So that's what we're going to do right here to format this to import in Shopify. So let's go ahead and do that. And to do that, just highlight that particular column. And if you have the whole column, you can highlight it this way as well. But let's just highlight these items that we want. And let's do a find and replace. So if we go over to our in Excel, we go to find and replace, and what we're going to do is we're looking for spaces, and we're going to replace with a dash, and then we're going to replace all, and it's made 18 replacements. So you can see now this has spaces in it, so it's okay to import into Shopify. This is ready to import just the way it is, because it is formatted all the way out for Shopify for all the fields that need to be filled in. If we wanted to, what we could also do is we could put in under column Y, which is image src, we could put an image in for that item. And let's just go to the admin of Shopify and show you where you do that. So if you go into Shopify on the main admin, you click on settings, it'll take you to this menu right here, and if you choose files on the left hand menu, you can just upload your files. So and it'll just upload from your picture. So if we go here, we go to pictures, and we can choose a particular file and we can upload it. And what that will give you is it will give you a URL for that particular file. So once that item is uploaded, you'll get a URL like this one right here, and you can just copy that in. So let's go ahead and copy a couple of these just to show you what will happen inside the spreadsheet. So now you have a hosted image in Shopify, and you can just copy these files in here. And you could just copy one for each actual file that you have. So it doesn't have to have an image to import it. You can do that later. After you've imported it, you can go in, you can upload an image within the product page. So now all you have to do is save this. Let's just do the ones that have images. So we could delete the rest of these out if we wanted. Well, we'll do a couple with images and a couple without. So if we just delete these columns, we're good to go, and we can import these with images. So we're doing 2 with images and 2 without images here. So let's go File, Save As, and this has to be a CSV file to import. So you choose that under your file type, and let's just call this demo and save it to the desktop. So now we can go into Shopify, go to Products, go to Import, choose your CSV. We have one on the desktop called Demo. And you could overwrite existing information if you were updating. Let's go ahead and upload this file, and it's going to give you an example of how this is going to upload. So this one's called 3 Inky Sculpture. Let's go ahead and import this. And since there's only a few items, it's going to import fairly quickly. We should be able to check it right here, and I just threw a picture of a shirt in there. We can view this on the website, and as you can see, this is uploaded along with the other 4 items that I had in there. And that's all there is to uploading once you've cleaned up that file in Ecomdash and added the dashes in the handle. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at pinehurstwebsites.com. Thanks for tuning in.